So let's say you're sitting down at a bar someplace and you're talking about hockey, and you said, okay, ladies and gentlemen, tell me the first player to get 200 points in pro hockey in a regular season. And I'll bet you $1,000 you can't answer the question. Some people said, Mary Lemieux, Wayne Gretzky. You'll say, no. It's a guy by the name of Jocelyn. And they're looking at you and said, what the hell are you talking about this time, Jeffrey? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the first professional player to score 200 points in a season is a Jocelyn. So today we're going to talk about the legend of Gypsy Joe, Jocelyn Joseph Hardy. Now, Jocelyn Hardy was born December 5th, 1945 in Kenegami, Quebec. He played 210 games in the WHA and 63 games in the NHL before he broke the record with the Beauce Jaros of the North American Hockey League. Now, in the WHA, he played with the Cougars, Cleveland Crusaders, the San Diego Mariners, Indianapolis Racers, and the NHL was the California Golden Seals. Now, after leaving the WHA, Hardy became a player coach with the Montreal Canadian affiliated or supplied Beauce Jaros of the NAHL. Hardy was a league's top scorer and MVP during the 76 season. Now, during that campaign, again, he became the first professional player to score over 200 points in the season, finishing with 208. Now, he also coached in the Brimington Dusters, Shawinigan Cataracts, and Beauport Harfangs. But we're going to get that in a few seconds. Now, the key with Jocelyn Hardy's game was he was a very, very fluid and competitive playmaker. He always tried to look for the open man, just like Gretzky, and that's why the Jocelyn's numbers were very strong in the NAHL. Now, he eventually became head coach of the Beauce Jaros for a short while, but became to major prominence with some strong campaigns with the Jean-Pierre Marquis of the QJHL and the Victoriaville Tigers of the QHL. Now, with Victoriaville, he first came to major prominence with 79 goals in 45 games in 69. Now, he broke in with the Oakland Seals as an undrafted player in 1970 with 9 points in 23 games, including 4 games in the playoffs. Now, in 1970, he also played with the Provincetown Reds and the Seattle Totems in their playoff run. Back to California in 1971 with 4 goals, 10 assists for 14 points. Now, he came under the Montreal Canadiens umbrella with Nova Scotia in 72 with 18 goals, 42 assists, and 60 points. Now, when the WHA called, he made the jump, and the first season with Cleveland, he had 17 goals in 72 games. Chicago, he made all the way to the Avco Cup final. He had 24 goals in a regular season and 12 points in 17 games in the playoffs. But for some reason, ladies and gentlemen, he was all over the place in 1975. He played with 3 WHA teams that year. He played 17 games with the Cougars with 7 points, 32 games with the Racers with 19 points, and 5 points with the Mariners for 12 points. And he also played with the Long Island Cougars, which were affiliate of Chicago, because the majority of the North American League had WHA affiliates. So his WHA totals that year, he had 31 points, including 5 games in a regular season. Now with Beauce, here comes the numbers that are just more than tremendous. 60 goals, 140 assists, 48 assists, and 208 points. He even spent 98 minutes in the penalty box. I don't know where he found time. The playoffs, he had 28 points. So between the regular season and playoffs, he had 172 assists. That's even numbers Gretzky has never put up. 172 assists is completely tremendous. Now, 77, he split time with Beauce and the Broom Dusters of, again, the North American League with 29 goals and 64 assists for 93 points. And he topped 100 points again combined with 10 points, including 8 assists in the playoffs. Now, with the Dusters, he moved to the AHL the next season with 24 goals, 63 assists, and 87 points, and again went on to a coaching career with numerous teams, including Bennington, Shawinigan, and Beaufort, and some. He was a player coach as well for a couple of seasons there. Now, why I'm mentioning Gypsy Joe is that we always wonder why these players that had so much success in the minor leagues in the WHA never got a real turn in the NHL. There would be no indication why he didn't get back to the NHL. But to put up 236 points in 86 games in a pro league, no matter what it is, that should have deserved at least a tryout, or at least Montreal taking another look at him. But the NAHL, which is kind of a a combination with the Johnstown Jets slapshot type show, we still don't know exactly what the league was trying to be. A competitor to the AHL, a competitor to the NHL, a competitor to the WHA, a competitor to the IHL or the CHL. But again, the numbers are mind-boggling. And I've never seen this guy skate, so I don't know if he had a good line mate or what was going on. Because the Jaros were kind of like a lost Montreal franchise. And there should be a documentary of the NAHL, in my opinion. Have a good day. Bye.